Close your eyes for a second. Imagine a world where your freedom is decided by others just because of your gender. Now open them. Across history, across culture, across religion, one pattern keeps repeating. Whenever there is war, whenever there is crisis, whenever there is a need to control society, women suffer first and often the most. But why? Is it protection or control? To understand this, we need to go deeper. In many societies, women are not just individual. They are seen as a symbol of family honor, symbol of culture, symbol of purity. And when a society wants control, it does not always control laws first. It controls women. Because controlling women means controlling the next generation, controlling identity, and controlling the future. This system has a name, patriarchy, and it's bigger than any one country, religion, or culture. Culture gives us identity. It gives us root. But sometimes those roots become chain. Practice like child marriage, dowry system, and restriction on women education or movement may have started in different historical contexts, but over time they become rigid tradition that often silence women, limit their dreams, and define their worth based on roles they did not choose. Now let's talk about religion. Religion at its core teach compassion, dignity, and justice. But here is the difficult truth. Religion is often interpreted by people, and people are not always equal. When religious authority is mostly men dominated, interpretation can reflect power, not equality. So sometimes rules that are meant to guide society end up controlling women instead. The problem is not always faith, but how that faith is used. War is not just fought with weapons, it is also fought on human bodies, and tragically, women often become the first victims. They face displacement, they lose safety, they lose everything familiar. But even worse, their bodies are used as a tool of war. Violence against women become a way to break communities, to spare fear, to destroy dignity. War does not just destroy cities, it destroys lives, especially women's lives. So why women? Because in many societies, women are seen as a honor of the community. Harm a woman and you psychologically harm an entire group. It is not just violence, it is a message of power. And this is why women become target, not because they are weak, but because they are powerful symbol. Now we enter one of the most sensitive debate, the burkha. For some women, it is a symbol of faith, a connection to God, a form of modesty and dignity. For others, it feels like something imposed, a rule they did not choose, a restriction that hide not just their face but their identity. So what is it really? Freedom or control? The answer is not simple. Let's be honest. Clothing itself is not the problem. The real question is, who is making the choice? If a woman feels chosen to wear it, it can be empowering. It can be her identity, her voice, her belief. But if she is forced by family, society, or fear, then it can take away her individuality. It can silence expression, limit freedom, and turn identity into uniformity. So the issue is not the burkha, the issue is choice. Here is something we really question. Why is women clothing always controlled, but man is not? Why is honor linked to women behavior, but not to man? Why are rules strict for one gender and flexible for the other? This double standard shows us something deeper. This is not just about culture or religion, it is about power. But this story does not end in suffering. Around the world, women are rising. They are getting educated, speaking out, challenging tradition, and rewrite their future. From classroom to protest, from homes to leadership, change is happening, slowly but powerfully. So now, the question is, are those practices truly about protection or are they about control? Is it faith or fear? Is it culture or power? Because once we start asking those questions, we start seeking the truth. This is not about attacking any religion, any culture, or any tradition. This is about one simple idea. No woman should be forced to live a life she did not choose. Real empowerment is not about removing tradition. It is about giving freedom. Freedom to choose, freedom to speak, freedom to exist as an individual. Because at the end of the day, true dignity begins with choice.